My name is Ryan Johnson, and in the past 4 months, I have lost 26 pounds. And let me tell you what, getting into the best shape of your life, getting abs, is a whole lot easier than I ever thought, and let me tell you why. See, my whole life, I always wanted abs, and I was that small, scrawny kid in high school, so I kind of had abs. But then I started to go to the gym, and I started to kind of put on some weight, but then I ended up just getting way too big. I got to 193 pounds, and I had a stomach on me. And I was telling myself I was on a bulk, but in reality, I had no clue what I was doing just with my diet. And so because of that, I was like, I need to get a coach. So I started to pay a coach $200 a month to teach me how to get into shape and to teach me how to get abs. And that's exactly what he did. He got me those exact results. You know what I discovered? It is so easy to lose weight. All you need is the right information and the right person to help you. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do for you in this video, because getting abs and getting into shape has absolutely changed my physical body, my mental mind, and just my overall life experience, and I want to do that for you too. And all I ask for you is that you like this video if it helps you out. So with that being said, let's go get abs, baby. Alright, so chapter number 1, how to get abs. Hang on. Alright, here is the understanding of abs. A lot of people think by doing ab exercises, you get abs, and that is completely wrong. So basically, it's all about just having low enough body fat so your abs can show through your stomach fat. You don't have to do any exercises. All you gotta do is understand your macros. You're gonna start losing a pound a week, and before you know it, well, you're gonna have abs. So with that being said, let's go talk about macros and diet. Alright, let's talk about macros and diet. Aren't we excited, guys? First, let's understand what a macronutrient is in case you don't. There's 3 macronutrients in all of our foods. That is carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Carbohydrates are gonna be things such as like your pasta, your breads, your chips, your junk food and stuff like that. Fats is gonna be stuff such as like oil and butter and dairy products, and proteins is gonna be like chicken and steak and eggs and just stuff like that. And your macros are gonna play the biggest part in all of this, because you can't just like stop eating as much as you did and start doing a bunch of cardio, because then you're just gonna starve your body, and your body's gonna freak out, and it's actually gonna start eating its own muscle to get the nutrients it needs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find how many calories you need to be eating a day so that you can start losing weight, but then we're gonna figure out what are the macronutrients you need to eat every single day so that you can lose that weight but do it in a healthy way, because you are going to feel like death if you do not get your macronutrients straight. And before we dive into this, I want to say this might sound like a lot of gibberish. I promise I have a link in the description that is going to help you tremendously out, and I'm going to explain everything so clearly. And if you need extra help, just hit my Instagram DMs at 585RJ. First step to finding the calories you need to eat in order to start losing weight is to find your BMR. Now, if you don't know what this is, this means basal metabolic rate. This is basically just how many calories your body is burning all day just doing its thing or doing its exercise. So go down to the link in the description and click the BMR calculator and go ahead and put in your information, and I'm gonna do that with you. So here I got the BMR calculator, the same exact one I got in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and enter my information. I'm 19 years old, I'm 5'11", and I am 167 pounds right now. We'll click calculate, and as you can see, my BMR is 1,795 calories a day. Now that is my BMR for a day of just doing nothing. That's just what my body will burn just being alive. Now I assume most of you have a job, or you go to school, or you're going to the gym, or you're doing something throughout the day to keep your body physically active. So we're not gonna go off that 1,700 calorie number. We're actually gonna wanna go off one of these activity levels. Now this is where you get to make a choice, and you really gotta ask yourself, how active are you gonna be? If you're somebody like me and you're constantly in the gym, you're doing your cardio, you got a job, you're just moving all throughout the day, I highly recommend going with the number next to intense exercise 6 to 7 times per week. For me, that's gonna be 3,096 calories. Meaning because of my activity level, my body is basically burning 3,000 calories in a day. Now that you have your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, for example, mine is 3,000, you're gonna wanna go ahead and make a decision on how many calories you want to cut. Now, to make this simple, a pound of fat is equal to about 3,500 calories, meaning every 3,500 calories you burn, you lose about a pound of fat, of course in a perfect world. So if you were to go into a 500 calorie deficit every single day, you would lose 1 pound of fat a week, which is what I have been doing and what I recommend. Now, if you're just starting off with dieting, maybe you don't have the best, relationship with food, I recommend going with like a 250 to 300 calorie deficit, which will make it a little bit easier on you. And to everybody out there that needs to get shredded in like the next month, you just like absolutely need to, it's gonna be unhealthy, but cut 750 to 1,000 calories from your BMR. So if mine was 3,000, then I would cut it down to 2,000. So go ahead and subtract whatever number you want from your piece of paper right now. If you're still unsure, just keep listening. We're gonna go over it more, and you can make your decision maybe at the end of the video if you want. Now, hopefully most of you are still with me after this video turning into a literal math class, but I promise you it'll be easy. If you still haven't checked out that link in the description, I'm about to make it so simple for you, but I gotta go to work right now, so I'll see you in about 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, peace. Alright y'all, I'm back from the office, and now it is time to talk about the most important thing of this whole video, macros. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take that goal calorie we found earlier by finding your BMR and then either adding or subtracting about 500 calories from it to get your deficit or surplus calorie amount. Now you're gonna take that number and go into MyFitnessPal. Now I'm gonna do this with you. I'm gonna open up MyFitnessPal, wait for me to log in, then I'm gonna go to more down here, then I'm gonna go to goals, then I'm gonna go to calorie, carbs, proteins, and fat goals. Now, let's say my goal is 2,350 calories, right? I want to be in a deficit. Now, this is what your percentages should be for a cut. If you want to bulk, this isn't the right video for you, but in general, for a cut, you should have 40% carbs, 40% protein, and 20% fat. This has personally worked out absolutely amazing for me, and I recommend that you give it a try too. Now, the reason I love this app is because it does everything for you. As you can see, it popped out the amount of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats you need to eat in order to hit that 2,350 calorie or whatever your calorie goal is. Now, this is the last and final step of this chapter. You have your calorie goal, you have your macro goals, and now you have the Handsome PR template. All you need to do is customize it to yourself. The template is already set to 2,350 calories, with the carbohydrates at 40%, the protein at 40%, and the fat at 20%. But if you were not eating 2,350 calories, then you need to adjust it just a little for yourself, so here's how to do that. Alright, so in order to do this, we have to do a tiny bit of math, but I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to do it. Alright, so now that we got the workout program open up together, here is how to figure out your macros for each and every single one of the meals, because we have about 7 of them, but they need to be adjusted to your macros. So, let's say for example, when you did the math on MyFitnessPal, it came out to 200 grams of carbohydrates. Now the meal plan is set up to be 235 grams of carbohydrates. So, what you need to do is subtract 35 grams of carbohydrates from the day. And the best way to do this is just to subtract about 5 or maybe 10 from your breakfast, and then your pre-workout meal, and then your post-workout meal, and see if you subtract the 35. If not, go back and subtract more. Now, I do recommend trying to subtract it from your breakfast or your post-workout meal, not your pre-workout meal. So once you go ahead and do that, you should have all of your macros laid out from meal 1 all the way into basically meal 7 of the day, and boom, you have an absolute free meal plan that is going to get you abs no matter what. Now it's time to go on to chapter 3, which is going to be cardio. Alright, so dieting alone is definitely going to help you get abs, and it's going to be the main reason you get abs, so make sure you follow that. But a little bit of cardio doesn't hurt, so let's talk about it. So right here is what I do cardio on every single day, and I picked this bad boy up for $50 on Facebook Marketplace. Check it out. This is like a $1,000 treadmill, brand new, 10 incline all the way up to like a 10 speed. I'll do about a 10 incline at a 3 mile per hour speed for 30 minutes in the morning. That's what I like to do for cardio. So here is your cardio prescription. Along with the diet, I want you to do at least 2 all the way up to 4 sessions per week of about 20 to 30 minutes low intensity steady state cardio. Now, why low intensity steady state cardio? Or I should first say, what is low intensity steady state cardio? Low intensity steady state cardio is right in the name. It's low intensity and it's steady state cardio. So it's something like walking on the treadmill at a constant speed for 40 minutes, or doing stair climber for 40 minutes at a constant speed. This is what is proven best for fat loss. So again, 2 to 4 times per week. You can go up to 6 or 7, just be careful, of 20 to 30 minute sessions. Now you can either do this in the morning fasted, or you can do it after your workout. I like to do it in the morning fasted because personally I like to just get out of the way, because after my workout I am ready to go to sleep. Alright, so if you're still here, congratulations. You made it farther than about 80% of people who started watching this video and probably all clicked off, and I want to say I'm proud of you. Now it's time to move on to chapter 4, which is going to be mindset. But we're gonna go wrap up the video inside, so I'll see you in there. Now, I wanted to add this part to the video because dieting is hard. Sticking to a meal plan and taking fat off your body, it's super hard, and not many people, have the willpower to do it. And I just want you to accept right now that you are going to cheat. You are gonna fuck up on this diet. It took me just about 12 weeks to stop cheating on my own diet. And the thing is, I don't want you to beat yourself up over that. It's perfectly normal for that to happen, but as long as you're getting better every single day with it, that is what is important. And I say that because if you beat yourself up over it, you only make yourself weaker. But the thing is, you're learning. You're taking that step that 99% of people aren't taking. So give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a break if you accidentally cheat. And I want to let you know, if you go through with this, if you stick to your diet and you make a change in your body, not only are you making a change in your body, but you're making a change in your life, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your relationship health. This little thing you are changing, just, changing up your diet and trying to get abs and trying to lean down, is gonna have a butterfly effect in all areas of your life. And breaking the vice of comfort food, of, like when you're feeling hungry, you're feeling bored, or you're at a low vibration, just going to grab a snack, that is a vice right there. And when you're no longer allowed to do it, you learn so much about your own self that it's truly amazing. Basically what I'm trying to get at is, this is more than just getting abs. This is just more than looking good, looking lean. This is transforming your whole life. This is transforming your whole mentality and just yourself as a person. So remember that when you're going about it. Remember that this is an infinite journey, and that your destination isn't once you get a six-pack of abs. This is a whole life thing. Because if you want to be in control of your own life, which 99% of people aren't, then you need to be in control of yourself. And that means your physical body and your mental mind. So make the change and master your mind, body, and self. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, make sure you drop a comment down below, and make sure you get that meal plan template in your hands, bro. It's gonna be so useful. And what I want you to do right after this video is go to the bathroom, take a photo of how you look, follow that meal plan, and in a couple months from now, whenever you reach your goals, take another photo and either share it online or send it to me, because I want to see what you've done, and you deserve to show the world what you have did for yourself. So yeah, guys, I love you. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next Friday. Deuces.